Hey, welcome back to Bioenergetics. My name's Devraj. Something that's really important whilst we're doing bioenergetics or Reichian work is to stay tuned into the sense of a body. A lot of people approach this work kind of like a zombie, in that they do the posture, but then they're kind of spaced out somewhere, they're just thinking about something else. They're doing the posture mechanically, but they're not really feeling the body whilst they do it. And when we start this work, of course, we may not have much sense of our body. Perhaps we don't even feel our lower back or our upper back. Maybe we don't have any sensation in our belly. And so it's kind of natural in a sense, but we are spending a lot of time just thinking and thinking. But even if this is you, and that's totally fine, you can still try. You can still direct your attention towards the body as you do the exercise. And of course, we'll space out and start thinking about stuff, but then we just come back and we keep coming back. Because this sense of a body is the doorway that we're trying to open into a deeper sense of our own inner being, our own inner world. And to get through that doorway, we need to expand our sense of the body sufficiently that we clear enough of the trauma, enough of the conditioning, enough of the stuff that our nervous system has repressed into the sense of the body. When we've integrated a certain amount of material, it will be much easier to get inside and to start to meditate, to start to feel this inner dimension that exists inside each of us that we've been blocked off towards through the trauma, through the conditioning, through the society in which we're immersed. This inner dimension, this inner world. And a great way we can practice this is by doing a foundational bioenergetic exercise called the bow and the arch, but doing it with the absolute intention to stay connected to the sense of the body and the breathing as we do it. So what might be termed in kind of today's terminology, a conscious connected bow and arch. Let's take a look how it might go. We can start by getting our grounding position correct, in the sense that our feet are about shoulder width apart, our knees are a little bent, and if we look down, we can see that the outsides of our feet are roughly parallel. It doesn't have to be exact, just we're not splaying them too much. And very important to keep the knees a little bit bent throughout these two exercises. When we lock the knees like this, which is very common when we start this work, that's a way the nervous system has of suppressing feeling, locking out. So we don't want to do that. We want to keep the knees relaxed. And then before we even come into our bow posture, we spend like a little time just really trying to feel the body. Because it's bioenergetics, but it's a meditative exercise. We're going to try and stay tuned into the sense of the body and our breathing as we do it. So we can start perhaps with our eyes closed, simply directing our attention to the sense of the body and feeling the breath. And for this version of the exercise, it's not necessary to breathe in any specific way. Just try to breathe at a normal rate. Perhaps one breathing cycle is like between 5 and 10 seconds. But it doesn't really matter how you do it, because the focus here is on staying consciously connected. So, just spending a few seconds, I can already really feel my body and have the sense of my body slightly moving as I breathe. And then I'm going to come into my bow posture. And again, it's okay to do this with the eyes closed this time, as long as you don't feel dizzy. My arms are right up, that's very important. And then stretching back so I can feel the compression in my shoulder blades. My knees are a little bit bent, super important. Pressing the pelvis forwards, keeping my gaze straight ahead. If my eyes were open. Maintaining this stretch, really try to stay inside yourself, feeling your body, feeling your breath. For maybe 90 seconds, you can put a 90-second ding on before we start. So it goes like. And then when the ding goes, we straighten the body, relax the arms, making sure that we don't jump out into our mind, but stay in this sense of the body. Stay with it. And then we bring our feet a little closer together and we slowly hang down into the arch posture. Once again, trying to ensure that we keep this sense of conscious connection with the sense of the body and with our breathing. So we don't need to rush in any way. We can do it very slowly if we wish. And then the arch posture, just in case you're not familiar with it. You hang forward slowly, relaxing your neck and your shoulders, until your fingertips are about 6 inches, 15 centimeters from the floor. And then in this position, relax your head, your neck, your shoulders. Keep your knees very slightly bent and take your weight a little towards the front of your feet, but your heels stay on the mat. And then just breathe and feel in this position for 90 seconds. When the ding goes, we come up, once again making sure we're still really feeling our body, we're present, and then we go back into our bow posture, taking the feet a little wider again, back into the bow, and we do 3 reps in total. So with a 90-second ding, that will only take 9 minutes. But by having this focus that we want to stay in conscious connection with the sense of the body and with the breathing throughout, it can create a very deep experience. Give it a try and do let me know in the comments below how you get on with it. It's exciting to bring this sense of conscious connection into bioenergetics, and it can take the process deeper. Thank you for tuning in. Do check out my online courses if you're interested to go deeper with this work, and I'll speak to you again soon.